there. It's Tammy and Noelle.
Hello, hello, hello. Positive Directions K9 Academy. I'm like doodling, just staring outside. It's so beautiful. I just want to be outside.
Why are we in the, well, you know what, we need to do some videos outside.
We should.
Yeah, let's do that.
We should.
Now that the weather's cleared up and it's so nice. Spring has sprung. So we were talking today about what our most embarrassing moments with our dogs. Just to get real, right?
You know, I think so. I think, you know, all of us have had a dog moment or two where you hope nobody's watching. Well, chances are probably somebody was.
They mostly are, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I was trying to think about my most embarrassing moment, and I have so many.
Drop your most embarrassing dog moments in the comments. We would love to hear those stories.
I would love to hear it.
So Titus, one time, I had trained them in agility. Titus and Lucy, we were doing agility. This was like way back when I first got them, like 10, 12 years ago. And we were out at the fairgrounds, and I was working with Lucy, and my friend Cheryl, who's the photographer, was holding Titus on a leash right next to her, and I turn around and he's standing there with his leg lifted, peeing all over her, and she's like, oh my God. I died laughing. She was not that amused because it was like 104 degrees outside, but it was like, oh yeah, he's marking his Aunt Cheryl. So she had to go change her pants because, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of fun.
That was
It was more embarrassing for Cheryl than it was me.
That was a good one. So I'm trying to decide if I should share the one where I fell down while I was running with the dog.
That would be good, yeah.
Or the one where I ran out of my pantyhose in the dog ring, because that one was also funny. But so the one where I fell down with the dog. So I show confirmation, and confirmation, if you're not familiar, is what they do at Westminster, where everybody runs around in the circle, and if you think sequins and snobs, that's kind of what
The National Dog Show.
Yeah.
We just watched Crufts last weekend. That would be,
wonderful.
yeah, Crufts was the equivalent of Westminster.
Yep. So I had seen this one handler, and she was very slim and beautiful, and she did this thing with her hand when she ran, and I thought that was the look that I was going for, and I was just certain I could carry it.
Of course you could.
Oh, of course I could. So off I go, and I've got Jack, my Rottweiler, with me, and we're going, the judge sends us twice around the ring. So we go around the opening once, and then we come back around, and the opening's there, and I'm taking a hard left. My dog is going straight, and I was not prepared, and I went completely over the top of him. I broke my fall with my face. I hit the dirt like a lawn dart and just kind of bounced a few feet. When I stood up, I had grass stains.
Oh my gosh.
On the front of me. I had grass in my mouth. My glasses had gone flying. Everybody ringside was going, oh!
And that was back in the day when we didn't have video cameras everywhere.
No, we didn't. There were no phones.
There were no
that
phones,
time.
darn it, because that would have been awesome.
The judge comes over and asks me if I'm okay, and there was like a 4-dog pileup behind me. So, it was spectacular.
Sounds like dominoes. That's great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, well, Titus has usually got all of my most embarrassing moments have usually been with Titus.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the most part.
He's good at that. I think one of my favorite stories of yours is when Titus was in the ring.
Oh, yeah.
And you turned him, and you tell it.
So Titus, I do a competitive obedience and rally, and he liked rally an awful lot when he was doing it because you can talk to your dog, and we're going to do a video about rally anyway.
Yep.
Soon. But he decided he doesn't like traditional obedience because it's too rigid, and if you've watched traditional obedience, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
It's very proper. And so the first day of the Denver show, of course we had a big show in Denver, and the judge told me to have him fix his sit because he was kind of always sitting a little crooked. So I told him to fix it, and he just gave a big sigh. He just went, and he got up and he left the ring. He wasn't on a leash because it was an off-leash competition. And so he just was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm out of here. So he just left.
If you're going to nitpick, I'm out of here.
The next day, on the same exercise with a different judge. He sat fine, and she told us to move forward, and I'm like, Titus, heel, and I took off walking, and I'm walking around the ring, and she's like, stop! The judge, she was laughing. She's laughing behind her clipboard, and she's like, yeah, you haven't. I'm looked down, and he's not there. There's no dog. He's sitting at the beginning of the ring, just watching me walk around like a fool by myself.
I've been there, done that.
So I was like, Titus, come! You know, thinking he would get excited, and he's looking at everybody but me. So yeah, that was fun because there was a big crowd, and you know.
Yeah, and it's almost like the dog is there with the judge going, watch her. I
This
taught her
is
everything
awesome.
she knows.
Yeah, those were fun times.
Yeah, fun.
It was brutal trying to get an obedience title on him.
So I know you guys have got some good video or some good stories out there, so please share them with us. We thought it would be fun just to take a break from giving advice and let you know that we're human.
Real.
And
where we've learned a lot of stuff that we have to share with you.
So are our
Do you
dogs.
need to tell everybody about Elvira?
Which one?
About her jumping into the ring with the golden retriever.
Okay, so we were doing obedience, and my Rottweiler Elvira, she was more into freestyle obedience, and
That's awesome.
yeah, she liked to freestyle things. So you never knew what kind of something she was going to pull, but it was always something different. And one day we were doing our off-leash heeling, and we got to the corner, and the judge told us to do an about turn, and I'm in the middle of completing an about turn when the lady in the ring caddy corner from us was telling her dog to go over a jump. And so she says, over, and I'm doing a turn, and my dog went poop into the other ring with the golden retriever. Well, Rottweilers are not known for their playfulness, and so when she landed in the ring, she does a play ballad. Play! And her butt's in the air, and she's shaking like this, and the golden retriever's like, yeah! And the two of them took off, and they're just chasing each other around the ring. Ha 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 ha! Having the best time. They're running so fast that their hind legs are by their ears, and they're ha ha ha! The lady who owns the golden retriever was standing there going, oh, she was so mad at me. And so the judge, of course, we were done for the day, but the judge was going to give the lady an opportunity to go back in, but by then her golden was so wound up that she couldn't get her to focus.
And they were doing utility, right?
They
which
were
is
doing
like
utility,
the highest
which is
level of obedience.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah. And so after she came out of the ring, I went over and I apologized to her. I said, I'm so sorry. I'll pay your entry fees for today. I will do whatever I can to make it right with you. And you know, I haven't seen her in a while, but there for a while, every dog show I'd see her at, she would just throw me daggers.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, I had one with Tessa. All of these mostly take place at dog shows.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, because we go to dog shows all the time, and that's kind of what we do. Was Tessa took off and at the Greeley show.
Yeah.
They had an outdoor ring, and it was grass, and the grass was wet and fun, and I wasted an entire, I don't know, however many days I paid for. We got 0 cues there, but she saw Amy. Amy's our friend who also works here at Positive Directions with Noelle. Amy was outside the ring, and we were doing a turn, and she was kind of distracted by the grass and everything anyway, and we turned around, and I told her to heel, and she was like, Amy, it's my friend Amy. And she took off running out of the ring. I was left standing by myself, and she's running across the grass. Amy is freaking out because we're outside of this huge event where she could take off and be gone and we'd never find her.
Right.
And Amy's throwing her phone going, oh my God, trying to catch this dog. It was like a circus. Everyone was laughing. I do have another one that I have to say that didn't happen at a dog show.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So my neighbors behind me live on kind of a flag lot, and so their backyard and my backyard and our driveways kind of merge, and we were fixing the fence. And at the time I had Titus and Tessa and Lucy, and we had taken down the fence panels and moved them over into my driveway so that my dogs could go out in the side yard, and we kind of blocked off that side yard using the panels, so we could set the new posts, and this was overnight. So the next morning I get up in my fluffy bathrobe and my fuzzy slippers, and I'm half asleep, and I went to the garage to let them out into the side yard, and I opened the door, and they go out, and they are gone, because overnight those panels blew down.
Oh no.
Oh yes. So they were running through the neighbor's yard that was behind me. The neighbors are sitting on their patio drinking coffee, and here come my 3 dogs. Wahoo! And they're racing around, and here comes me in my bathrobe and slippers chasing it. Get back here, dogs! And they're just like, oh, this is awesome. Yeah, I thought they were gonna pee their pants. They thought it was the most hysterical thing they've probably seen all day.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
That's hysterical.
that was one of those things.
I got one more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this one did not happen at a dog show. I was out walking with the dogs, conditioning both of us, and I had Jack, the Rottweiler, and Cricket, the Corgi, and I had my earphones in, and just to give you an idea of how long ago this was, it was a DVD
Walkman.
player, a portable DVD player,
Yeah.
but it's, it's compact, it's about this size that you're carrying around with you,
right.
and I'm walking, I've got my heart rate up, I'm doing really good, and there's a curb, and I go to step up on the curb, and I misjudged the curb because it was like twilight, and the light was wonky, and I had new bifocals, and anyway, I caught my toe on the corner of the curb, and I just fell, and everything scattered to the winds, and I knocked the wind out of myself, so I'm laying on the ground going, Cricket the Corgi comes over and she lays down on me and she's licking my face just rapidly. Jack is standing on my hair when I had long hair, standing on my hair going, oh! Man down!
And you can't get up because
I
you
couldn't
stand
get up.
on your hair.
I couldn't breathe.
Oh, that's hilarious. I bet that was great for the neighbors to watch too.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And I'm sure the neighbors all wish they had video cameras when this stuff is going on.
Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, that was funny. I had a couple people come running out. Are you okay?
Dog off my hair. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Yep.
Well, drop in the comments your hilarious dog stories. We want to hear them.
Awesome.
Share with us if you got a little video of your most embarrassing moments.
Oh,
Share that down
please.
there too. We'd love to see it.
Absolutely.
So, and we're gonna put together a bloopers video here sometime of all our.
Yeah, we got a couple.
Yeah, I've got a few. Thanks for watching, and hit the like button if you thought this was a fun video, and please subscribe to our channels.
Absolutely. Thank you. Positive Directions Canine Academy.
Thanks for watching.